This morning, the president is now in a back and forth over what he said or did not say to this pregnant Gold Star mother whose husband, an Army sergeant, was killed in Niger. The president is now responding this morning after being accused of insensitivity in a phone call to that widow. One of the most difficult calls a commander-in-chief ever has to make, now becoming controversial. Sergeant Johnson was one of 4 American soldiers killed in Niger when the president called Johnson just before her husband's casket arrived home.
He said, well, I guess you knew something to the fact that he knew what he was getting into when he signed up, but I guess it hurts anyway.
The congresswoman says the call lasted 3 to 5 minutes and that Mrs. Johnson's only response was thank you. A White House official tells NBC News the president's conversations with the families of American heroes who have made the ultimate sacrifice are private. It was a question about the deaths of those 4 soldiers that prompted the president to make this comment earlier in the week about his predecessor's contact with families of the fallen.
A lot of them didn't make calls.
The president now invoking his chief of staff's son, a Marine killed in Afghanistan in 2010, to take another dig at President Obama.
I think I've called every family of somebody that's died, and it's the hardest call to make. As far as other representatives, I don't know. I mean, you could ask General Kelly, did he get a call from Obama?
A White House official tells NBC President Obama did not call General Kelly after his son's death, but the Kellys did attend a White House breakfast for families of the fallen in 2011, seated at the First Lady's table, according to someone familiar with the event. The new developments coming as the president tries to turn the focus to policy, talking taxes and health care.
Not as easy as we thought, but we're going to get it done. You watch.
And right now, lawmakers are watching what happens with a new bipartisan deal that would temporarily reinstate government subsidies to insurance companies, the same payments President Trump canceled last week.
I'm grateful to the president for encouraging me on 2 occasions in phone calls to try to get a bipartisan agreement with Senator Murray.
And back to those comments from that Florida lawmaker who described what she heard in that phone call between the president and that grieving widow. The president is out online tweeting this morning about it. He says that the Democrat congresswoman totally fabricated what I said to the wife of a soldier who died in action, and I have proof, the president tweets. Sad. Still no word yet on what that proof actually entails. Matt?
Okay, Hallie Jackson on Capitol Hill. Hallie, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.